What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy in Asia. And so I went to the Philippines, right? I went to the Philippines recently, uh, March 2024, and I had a great time. I had a great time. It was absolutely fantastic. Um, I words cannot describe how much I like the place. I went to Manila. I went to Cebu. I went to many places in Manila. I checked out a whole bunch of malls. There was just so much to do over there, and I just absolutely loved the place. And but more specifically, one of the reasons why I went to the Philippines is because, like most guys in America, they go there to find a wife. Now, of course, I went for the first time and just to check it out for vacation to see if I like it, to fill out the place. But before I actually went to the Philippines, during the pandemic in 2020, I actually started talking to Filipinas on the internet. Um, I found some Filipinas on Facebook groups and I was talking to them, and I was absolutely amazed at how nice and kind these women were. And they treated me much better than American women. Let's just put it that way. So, I had such a great time in the Philippines. On day one, and I say on day one, I went on a date. I went on a date exactly on day one in the Philippines, and words cannot describe what an amazing time I had. Um, I mean, I just, I don't know, man. I had such an amazing time, and the girl that I went on a date with, she was absolutely amazed that I offered to pay for the date. I offered to pay for the transportation because, I was in such a good mood, and I saw that she was such a nice girl, and I wanted to do things traditionally. You ask somebody out on a date, you go and eat, you talk, you spend time together, and you get to know each other. I did the whole thing, and she was so grateful for for basic me for the way that I treated her, that she decided to eventually like pay like after I treated her, she decided to treat me, right? To make the long story short, guys, after dating in the Philippines, there's just no way, absolutely no way that I will settle for an American woman, especially the way things are here in America with, I don't know, like relationships here in America. Like, if you approach a girl, you're creepy. If you don't approach a girl, you're creepy. Either way, you always lose. In America, you always lose in dating. Is if you're a man, um, you go you like approaching a girl. It's like you're damn if you do, damn if you don't. And there's no winning at all. There's no winning. And if you get married in America, I mean, you're paying money out the ass. Number one, to get married. Number two is you're losing money like crazy if the divorce happens. Like 9 times out of 10, men lose in divorce. Men lose in divorce court in America and in Western countries like the UK. I believe France. I believe there's other countries. I think Germany too. Most English speaking countries, first world countries like Australia, Canada, America, England, all the rich Western countries that influenced by the English, it's it is such a losing battle, especially if you're a man. It's like, why would anybody get married nowadays with all these crazy laws? It's like you always end up losing, and we hear these stories all the time. Some guy, a nice guy, he went to college, got a nice job, found a woman, he got married, had kids, and then he gets divorced, and his entire life goes down the drain. Like he literally ends up in freaking poverty. I mean, for God's sake, what is the world coming to? So, and this is why the passport bros are absolutely right. From now on, I'm gonna look for love and marriage outside of America because I will not be, I'm not gonna be the victim of some crappy divorce because, my wife decided to wake up one day and decided that she no longer wanted to be with me, and in exchange, I had to pay her a shitload of money, and I end up in poverty. So no. So Filipinas are winners. Filipinas are absolutely amazing, and also the cost of living. If you take your American dollars to the Philippines, it's just it goes like what, like 10 times, like I think like your money multiplies by five when you're in the Philippines. So it's just you have such an advantage, and also the way that women like dating in the Philippines is normal. People are still normal. It's one of those countries that they have not been, uh, I guess, poisoned by the Western world and the way that things are in the West. It has not been poisoned by that F word, right? FEMINISM. You guys know what I'm talking about. It hasn't been, corrupted by that. So I'm gonna leave it here. So yeah, if you want to get married, look for love abroad in the Philippines, in Japan. Just don't get married in America. I don't want American woman anymore, and I'm not gonna date here. And my plans are to just get out of the country, work remotely, start a business, and find me a Filipino wife. I mean, I'm not unique for doing that, but it's just a solution that guys have come up with in the last few years. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. I'm gonna be making more content about the Philippines, dating abroad, being a digital nomad, all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Andy in Asia.